Like, how do you feel when you're striking the ball now versus maybe a year ago or 2 years ago?
Oh, I feel like I have way more control.
And you have more confidence, right?
More confidence, more control.
To swing faster.
Reading the bounce, never have to raise the ball, keep it with the power, full confidence,
The one great thing about you, since you're such an exceptional athlete, is that your arm is very fast. So you can accelerate, especially on the forehand, very fast here. Like, there's a lot of acceleration, but still, if you remember some of our lessons from a while back, the body needs to help the arm.
Yeah.
Because the problem is when the arm works over time, you can get more tired, and also the movement can be more inconsistent. When the arm is supported by the body, there's more support there. There's less danger of exhaustion, deceleration, and also it's easier to get more of a rhythm and therefore more consistency in the stroke. So on the forehand, for example, sometimes the entire movement abruptly stops, like I'll show you from this side. It abruptly stops here and the arm takes over. So allow the body to move with the arm. See, the thing with the torso is that it has to accommodate the swing path. So when that racket begins to go backwards here, the body needs to accommodate this movement and start going backwards. Let me show you from this side. Look, the racket starts going towards the back fence. Here, it's about to go from a vertical position to a sideways position, and then it's going to flip back. The arm is going to contract. That's when the torso turns with the arm. So that part is missing often on your forehand, where most of your forehands, when you're done, chest is towards that side. I like the chest to be a little bit more here. So more support for the arm. On the backhand, very similar to the issue we had a while back. Not all the time. So there has been a big improvement in your backhand, but still at times the right elbow is here. It's like this. But I have seen a lot of backhands where you are going like this. So it has improved a lot, but still you want to accentuate the finish and make sure that that right elbow is going up again, accommodating the swing path, making that radius longer, and getting more of a full swing on the backhand side.
Sometimes I'm not using much energy, sometimes I use more my legs.
Yes, you want to use the legs.
Okay.
So the legs are part of...
Always, right? Because sometimes you're like holding and not wasting too much energy.
No. The legs, without legs, there's no tennis, right? So first of all, you need to put yourself in a great place in order to hit the ball properly. So the legs need to help you in the setup process, but also need to help you with stability. So a wide base is crucial. If you're narrow here, you're gonna have a hard time using your body, right? So you wanna have a wide base, strong foundation, like a tree, that you're firm into the ground. And very similar to the upper body, the legs are gonna accommodate the swing path. So what happens if you're doing an open stance forehand is that when you are separated like this, you start going through your swing and dropping the racket down, see the center of gravity shifts a little bit more towards your hitting side, and this non-dominant foot goes up into the air. And now as you wrap the racket around, the weight transfers onto the left foot, and depending on your positioning in the court, you might actually move back sometimes with the back foot like this. If you're hitting closed stance, it's very similar. Now you're not going to lose balance because the feet are more pointed this way, so the feet are not going to go in the air, and as you go through your stroke, that back foot is going to wrap around the front foot at the same time when the racket starts going backwards to accommodate the torso rotation. So you're going through here, when the racket starts going back, that's when that back foot comes around. So that is what's supposed to happen. If you manipulate this in a way where it's unnatural and you do it too early and you start coming in like this can cause problems, right? So you want to let things happen more naturally with the feet. And on the back end, it's very similar. The back foot, when that racket is about to go backwards, that's when that back foot comes through. Good. Go again, finish more, Bremen, on the back end. Finish. Better. Better. Bremen, backhand's looking better. Forehand, the torso is still stuck here. Okay, so make sure that it's this at the very end. You're looking that way, towards the left. You can try one dry and test it out. Go ahead. Do one dry without the ball. Go ahead and finish. That's too much. Doesn't have to be that much. There you go. Make sure when the racket goes back, that's when you go with the racket. There you go. That's it. Better. 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 Better, Bremen. Better. Up, up. Better. Good. Come on. Go a little bit more. Accommodate. Good. Better. Go ahead and finish. Good. Good, Bremen. Attack! All right, let's say you're making contact further behind, or you're on the run this way and you're catching the ball a little bit late, body will be more blocked and it's going to be impossible to rotate that much. But when you're positioned well and making contact in front, this is what's supposed to happen on every forehand, okay?
Sometimes I'm going against my body, right?
You're going again. Well, the arm,
Natural.
the body stops and the arm takes over.
Exactly.
So this is your forehand. Here, this is it. Look, you are helping the arm to go into the contact, but then that's it. It's here, and then it's like this.
And it takes, I feel like it takes more energy when I was doing my way, cutting short,
It does.
than just using a little rotation to get more effortless power.
The arm can get tired, and it's also more inconsistent when the arm is working in isolation. More, Bremen, more. More body. Better. Better. And crush this one. Okay, good. So where this deficiency in body involvement is most dangerous is when you get no pace. When you get balls that are just sitting there, this is where the body has to be used, because the arm by itself is going to feel very weak because you get a lot of additional power by the incoming ball, and when that's taken out of the equation, the body has to help. Okay, better. So Bremen, much better, but on some of those floaters that I'm giving you, yeah, make sure that you're using your body a little bit more dynamically. So you want to come in there, and you want to set actually a little bit later than normal, somewhere inside of your racket drop. So you come in there, you stalk in the ball, and you set in here so that that movement is dynamic. So you come in and out of that movement dynamically. You keep setting, keep setting, keep setting, here, and then here, like that. And then same thing, body involvement has to be there on those type of balls, otherwise you're going to make a lot of mistakes.
No, yeah, I've experienced that.
You have a trouble? Yeah.
Whenever you're tight, and you're holding back, and then you just do arm, and you make silly mistakes, you know what I mean?
That's a great point, because now the arm is free and it's moving fast, so you're playing well, but imagine when you have tension, the arm gets tight, body's not helping.
Like, because that's what it goes. The confidence. If you're not confident,
yeah,
you
man,
need silly shots.
for sure.
You know?
And the arm gets a little bit stiff, a little bit tight, and now you got a lot of deceleration, and you start making a tremendous amount of mistakes, leaving balls short.
True.
You know, so it's a big incentive to use the body and help the arm out, you know? Oh, more body, Bremen, more body, more, even more, come on. Good. Good. Get up. Up, 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 go, 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 go. You're out of breath a little bit. Complete.
No, I was thinking I was going to stay there. No, you're moving everywhere now.
I'm going to increase the intensity a little bit, move you a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
But we can take breaks as much as you need, okay?
But the recovery is quick. You just like have
It's
to
like
better.
20 seconds and you're back to normal,
Exactly.
you know? 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
That's tennis, man. That's how tennis works. You exhaust yourself, get out of breath, and then you recover your breath.
Yeah.
And then you do it again. And you do that for like hours. Good. Attack. Come again. Attack. Very good. Right elbow up. More right elbow. Up. Better. Again. It's okay, you're a little early there. Wait longer, hold it. I'll wait longer. More body, Bremen, body. Better. 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 Go again. Better. Better, Bremen. Nice body involvement there. Good job. Take all the time in the world. It's all good. So Bremen, that looked a lot better. You are finishing a lot better. One thing that I want to mention that I noticed a little bit here and there, not on every forehand, is that you set a little bit too early.
Sometimes I feel like the ball is still away, need to come, and I'm already set my feet.
Yeah. And then a lot of times also, because you set so early, you're at the mercy of the ball, and maybe the ball has a little bit more thin spin and it ends up kind of just dribbling in front of you, and now you're too far away, or it's faster than you thought it would be, or maybe a side spin, underspin. You're at the mercy of the ball, and bad things can happen because the ball.
Makes a lot of sense, because in my head, I was thinking about the setup, but what you're saying, it's not the setup back, it's the feet. Like, because you're ready, just the feet. That makes sense.
You know, most people have less trouble with this on the backhand, because if you think about when that happens on the backhand, it's the exact same timing. You plant here with the heel inside of the racket drop on the backhand. And you don't think about it because it's such a natural, it's a natural movement. Most people get this right.
Exactly.
But most people also on the forehand tend to set a little bit early. So just take the backhand as a teaching tool for yourself. There, you're doing a good timing where you're not getting in there like this and now waiting and dropping. No, you're connecting with the ground inside of the racket drop here, and now it's a dynamic movement on the backhand. And the same should happen on a semi-open stance forehand. On a closed stance, it's a little bit more natural, so I see less problems there. It's more that semi-open stance where players have a tendency to just sit there and wait like this.
Yeah.
Great shot. Better. Down. Okay. That shot right there, it's going to be naturally less body because the ball is so low, you can't really rotate that much here, okay? So you just have to use the arm and bring the ball up like this. Good, Bremen. Good. And attack. Better, yes. So much better, right?
Yeah, way better.
Night and day, man.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Feet too.
Yeah, the feet are key, man.
Like keeping it alive until you're really set to hit.
Like you did there. Do you see those extra setup steps, those extra stutter steps?
Exactly.
They make a big difference, man. Huge difference.
100%.
Yes.
Because I've had shots like that. Because I'm set up early, something weird happened in my hand. I don't know. You know, it's so weird.
It's less dynamic, so the arm works overtime and it feels worse, you know? Because you are sometimes stopping here, the left arm gets stuck here. So what you can do is, look, at the very end, you let the racket go into your left arm here, like this. See this? You go here. You do something what I call the handshake tuck. So don't let it here like this. Left arm like that. Okay? There is an option to let the racket swing out, but in that case, that other problem that you have where you don't rotate all the way, where you stop with the torso and it's like facing forward, the left arm is naturally going to face forward as well. Okay, so if you were to rotate more at the very end, the left arm would be facing to the side. It would be okay. And it's okay to let the racket swing out. That's a stylistic element of the forehand. Other players will catch the racket. They will go like this. It's not really catching the racket in front, as people misunderstand that. It's just letting the racket go into your hand at the very end, just like Roger Federer used to do it, or still does it, right? So that's an option, but it all stems from you not continuing to rotate. Once the racket starts going backwards, your torso is stuck. So you have to accommodate the path of the racket with your torso, and the left arm is going to move with the torso.